Okay, children. It looks like there's some trailers. It looks like there's a new Matrix trailer. So I am now going to react to it. Now, oh, well, here it is. Let me hang on. I have watched all three again recently. And part of me's like, what was I so excited about? Why was I so jazzed about these back then? And I guess I've done a lot more philosophizing since then, but I still love the Merovingian. And really, I say that I go Revolutions is my favorite, then Reloaded, then I don't even like The Matrix. Because, again, it reminded me too much of Dark City, which I had really liked the year before. And there are other movies. I mean, everybody, if part of people's love of it is its originality, I mean, it took from everything and it made it into a stew, which it's very good stew once all the other crap comes in, like all the mythology and stuff like that. That's why I ended up liking it. And the style of it, of course. But when rewatching it, I'm like, I really, the part I like is I really like, I really like from the Merovingian on. So the minute the Merovingian shows up, from there on in the series, I really liked it. Because that's when it gets interesting, and it's not just, oh, look, he knows Kung Fu, he can kick in, like, his dream space. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, and go.
The Deja vu is usually a glitch in the Matrix. What happens when they change something?
Now remember, I thought that he did not die at the end of Revolutions. And then they're like, okay, remember when he died? And I'm like, he did? Oh, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, see, I kind of thought that Trinity was a fake.
Why use old code to mirror something new?
Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
I don't think it's the story we think it is. They changed it. Alright, here's what I think, okay. What the hell is this? Why is this Japanese?
Time to fly. This is it. This is your last chance.
Wait, what's happening? What's Japanese? It's got Japanese
We're on our way to remake your world.
thingies
I
on
know
it.
it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. Come on, Neo, fight! Matrix Resurrections.
What just happened to me? I watched the one media version and it had like all this Japanese business going on. Okay. I'll explain what I thought at the end of Revolutions. I thought that Neo had become one with Source, as Obi-Wan Kenobi would have become one with the Force. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Star Wars, come on, I don't know you. You know what I mean? And other characters like him had become one with the Force being all that surrounds us and binds us, God, the creator, all that is. So, for my thinking, at the end of Revolutions, Neo had become basically one. He would now be able to co-create with Source, and therefore he would be able to, like, it was sort of a truce, so he should be able to half control the Matrix. So that's what I was thinking. That's why at the time I said, well, it should have been the third of 5, because from that point he could, not be the architect, replace the architect in a way, do you know what I mean? Like, like somebody creates YouTube or Twitter or whatever, right? And then way down the line they sell it for $1 bazillion, and then somebody else runs it and they turn it into something else. This is what I'm saying. So the architect would have created the Matrix, and now that Neo at the end had become one with the source, as far as I was concerned, he should be able to control it. So when the trailer comes out and he's like been taking a bunch of blue pills, I'm like, okay, I think I was wrong. And everybody was talking about how he died. And then I think in an interview, Lana Wachowski said something about how he died, and I was like, he did, because she wanted to revisit it because her parents passed away. And I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. So now I don't know what to think, because I did think he had taken on Jesus type you know, people's name is a Trinity for nothing. You know, but so Trinity could be like in his imagination. Like if he's creating, you know what I mean? He could create his own world and have her in it. Like I said, he could be John Wick in the Matrix now. Anything could happen. So I will not let go of the idea that originally those two movies were supposed to come out on the same day. And I really don't think that was a competition thing, because they're all bros there. So I think it could end up being something a lot of people that pisses a lot of people off. It's my guess. It's my prediction is that it's going to be something that pisses a lot of people who really like the Matrix as it was off. Because, like I said, I had my theories about what it should be, what even before they were doing another one, that there should be, you know, a couple more. My point in thinking that, I wanted Neo to defeat the architect, not make a deal with, you know, because clearly, and this makes me evil, clearly the architect is like a Old Testament type god. You know what I mean? So I didn't want him to make a deal. I wanted him to defeat him and for everybody to be free to do all this stuff. But then that makes me Satan, because that's what Satan did. So, yeah. I don't know what's happening. That's very confusing. I'll have to watch that 15 times now. But, yeah. There's people have been rebooted with new people. That was, I mean, I don't know how people got tripped up on that in the beginning. You know, the new actors playing Morpheus, and because there had already been, what did he say? There were 6 before. Everybody, the Merovingian, the architect, they're all like, yeah, I dealt with your shit before, right? A bunch of times. So, you know, in that, the previous iteration, Morpheus may have been Samuel L. Jackson. I'm terrible for saying that, but I said it because Samuel L. Jackson gets mad because people think he's Lawrence Fishburne. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. But the point is, it looks entertaining. It looks, but I don't know. I've been through stuff, but also I'm just like rewatching it, and I'm like, it's starting to look dated to me. You know, so we'll see what happens now. I don't know if people are gonna like the new characters. I don't mind. I would like to. I still. Did we ever find out about Hugo Weaving? Because, like I said, that at rewatching the old ones, I'm like, how do you do it without Hugo Weaving? What's the point? in doing it without Hugo Weaving. So that's a problem. But because if the rest of them rebooted, then Neo should reboot it. Should be Adam Driver. Should be Neo. Okay, never mind. I'm leaving now before I get smacked.